Well, today I'm going to show you one of the appetizers that I'm making for our Thanksgiving meal, and this is a bacon stuffed mushroom, which is really quite yummy. It's got a lot of different elements in it. But first of all, what you want to do is go to the store, get yourself some mushrooms. I prefer the little button white mushrooms, which are, pretty tasty. And what you want to do is you start off with your batch, and you take a teaspoon or a smaller scoop, and can you see this pretty good? And what you're going to do is roll the spoon around without breaking the outside of the mushroom until you pop it right out like that. And then you see my graveyard of other ones that I've been working on. But look at how that puts a nice little pocket there that when we get the filling done, we're going to stuff that with. Now what we do, we'll do one more. Whoop, here we go. We'll just scoop that out. Just be very careful. There it comes. And there we got a nice little hole. Okay, so then come over here with me, and what I've done so that the mushroom is a little easier. I don't like that styrofoam texture of the mushroom. I like it a little bit more cooked than that. And then what we do, then we drop them on the floor. But we take this one and look at what we got here. We have a steamer, and we just drop it into the steamer with the other ones. And I'll put a lid on this, and that should soften those mushrooms up enough so that they'll be edible cold or hot if I want to make them hot. Okay, I'll be back in a moment to show you what type of filling I'm making and how to make the filling. Okay, now we're going to make the filling. I've been working on cutting up the different vegetables that go into the filling. And what you do is you get yourself some cream cheese. This is the kind that's lower fat. And I put that into a bowl. And I'll set that aside for a moment. And if you look down here, I have some bacon, chopped up bacon real fine. I also have, in this bowl, I've got broccoli, and I've also got green onions. I took a bunch of green onions and chopped them really fine and put them in there. Now this is what we're doing with the broccoli. It's not like you're making a stir fry. If you look here, it's more like you're making, if you're familiar with those little vegetable pizzas that people make sometimes, so that's kind of the taste you're going to get. But see, what I'm doing is making very tiny cuts in the broccoli so that it doesn't, now we'll really chop it up good, so it makes it really fine. So you get the taste of it and a little bit of the crunch, but you don't have the big chunks because they don't usually fit very well in the mushrooms. So I'll do that and got that. Now over here, I've got some asparagus that I've been working on, and that, again, I'm just making a small little thing here like this, and then I'm going to go back. Can't use that part, that's gross. And then we just chop that up real fine, you noticed? And then we're going to take that, and we're going to put that into our mix as well. A lot of green stuff in there, huh? It looks pretty good, though, once you get it mixed with the cream cheese and the bacon bits. It looks pretty tasty, and the green onions are real tasty in it, too. So basically, that's what you do. You put that in there. So then what we'll do is we'll take it, and you kind of want to get your cream cheese set so that it's softer than this. So I don't know. Can you see how in there? It's a little bit. It's not soft enough yet for me to really squeeze it into the vegetables. So I think what we'll do is we'll just pour this in. We got that, and then we've got our bacon. We pour that in there like that, and then you just take a little bit of salt and pepper or seasoning salt. I'm going to take a little bit of Johnny's seasoning. We like that over here in the Northwest. And just put a little bit in there. We don't have to kill ourselves. And then basically we mix it up, and that should give us the filling. I'll show you what it looks like after I get it all mixed up, and we'll show you how we're going to stuff the mushrooms, and then we'll try one. Thanks. Okay, so now you've seen us work on the mushrooms and the filling. Here's what the filling turned out looking like. Looks pretty good. And all we did is mix it together some more, and then what I did is I took the mushrooms out of the steamer, and then I poured cold water to shock them and to cool them down. So here we have our mushroom. We want to make sure it's dry on the inside, not too much water. And then what we do is you take the spoon, this your teaspoon, and you bunch up some filling, and you just put it right in here like this, like that, and you have yourself a stuffed mushroom. Let's do a couple more. They're really pretty easy.
Then you bake it, right?
You don't have to bake these ones because we already did. We parred the parboiled or steamed the mushroom. This filling is pretty good just the way it is. You could just eat it by the spoonful. It's pretty rich though. And we just stuff that in there, trying not to break the mushroom like I just did. And then we just set it right in our tray, and then we'll fill up this tray. Why don't we try one and see what it tastes like, shall we? Let's fill it up with our filling. There we go. And we'll just see what it tastes like. Oh. Wow. That's so good. There you go. Bacon stuffed mushrooms for Thanksgiving hors d'oeuvre. Make it, you'll like it.